Good morning, everyone. Happy Sabbath. My name is Milky Simon M. Sulis. Today, my task is about tell you a story swallowed by a fish. One day, Jonah had a task from God. God spoke Jonah. Jonah, I have a special task for you. Jonah said, "What is it?" God said, "You must go to Nineveh and stop them for killing their own brothers and torturing them, and speak them to stop fighting." And Jonah said, "What about they won't listen to me or they will hurt me?" God said, "Don't worry, Jonah. I will destroy their city for 40 days. One night, Jonah was worried that he did not believe God. So, he refused God, his task. Jonah ran away from God and tried to hide from him. Jonah went over the desert and saw a sea-horse and a ship. And Jonah paid 5 silvers to the captain. When he was on the ship, he saw 3 sailors praying to 3 different kinds of gods. Jonah did not say something. Jonah go to the bottom of the ship and sleep there. When the ship was going, the ship was caught from the great big storm. The sailors were crying and praying to their gods. The captain saw Jonah sleeping in the bottom of the ship, and he waked up Jonah. "Wake up, wake up," the captain said. Jonah woke up and see the captain. Jonah see the storm was storming the outside. And the captain said, "Go and pray to your gods." But Jonah said, "No, this is the true one God, the one who created the earth and the heavens." The captain said, "How did you make him angry?" Jonah said, "He gave me a task to do it, but I refused it." Jonah said, "Throw me off the ship." The captain said, "No, you're a kind man. We will throw cargoes off the ship." The sailors threw one by one of packages into the sea. Jonah said, "Save your lives. Throw me into the sea." The sailors have no option to throw Jonah into the sea. And the storm stopped. The sailors were happy and the captain too. What about poor Jonah, going deeper and deeper to the sea? And God have a big surprise for him. A whale swallowed Jonah up through his tummy. Jonah smelled this disgusting smells and something floating around him. Jonah was praying after 3 days and 3 nights to praying to God trying to get a second chance. But God wasn't hurting him. He was protecting him, trying to give him a lesson. In the fourth day, Jonah was spit out from the whale, landed to Nineveh. God spoke to him, Jonah, you cannot hide from me. Jonah said, sorry that I'm not foolish. I will never run away from you ever again. He do his task for God and go to Nineveh. The people of Nineveh were fighting, but Jonah stopped them. He talked about the true one God and God's punishment, and what happened to him for 3 days and 3 nights when he was swallowed up from the whale. The people of Nineveh listened, and the king of Nineveh heard Jonah's voice. And the king called Jonah into his kingdom. And Jonah was in his kingdom and talked about the true one God and God's punishment, and about what happened to him for 3 days and 3 nights when he was swallowed by a whale. The king listened too, and the king was sorry, want a second chance. And the people of Nineveh are now not enemies for Israel. Jonah was taking care good for Nineveh, and he decided to go home to Israel. And Jonah wasn't happy. God spoke to him, Jonah, why are you not happy? Jonah said, I thought you will destroy Nineveh for 40 days. The God said, you recognize what you did, the good things done? Now they are not your enemies, because people of Nineveh repented their sins. God will never destroy their city. God will forgive Jonah, and God forgave Jonah and the people of Nineveh. God will forgive you and me if we are sorry and obey Him.